Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, live as you're looking at Knoxville Raceway here in Knoxville, Iowa. We are looking live at, of course, the open 2-hour practice here. Tonight's recruitment race brought to you by JS Design, presented by Skovah Racing live here on the Skovah YouTube channel as you're looking live here at the third place running Aaron Raymond. He is actually coming to a stop here. He's going to reset. We'll see who else we got running. Let's go ahead and take a little live look here at Damian Ward. Ran a 23.1470, and he's going to spin her around there. Got a little too close to the cushion. As we're actually closing in rapidly as we speak, believe it or not, on the recruitment race. Of course, a rundown, 15 minutes set for qualifying, which that will begin at approximately 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, I believe. Yes. Okay, yeah, so that'll start at 6:30 or 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is a 15-minute qualifying, followed by a 15-lap feature race. No heats tonight, just a straight 15 laps. And these guys will be for sure going at it here at Knoxville. Like I said, a few of these guys might wind up competing in the Springfest 100 here at Knoxville on March 27th. That a Wednesday night. That, of course, going to also be live here on YouTube.com on the Skovah YouTube channel. As we see even some of these higher up guys still kind of struggling to maintain grip in a way. So we go back to the number 68 here. That of Aaron Raymond. As he gets up on the curbing. I don't know if that was intentional or not. As we return back to the 17. He's been gone for a few minutes, but can he cut any back out on track here? Earlier able to set a 23.246. See if he can't come out and improve on that here. As we have less than 50 minutes remaining in this open practice session. Once again, this brought to you by JS Design and Skovah Racing. I would go to the live webcam and talk to you guys about Skovah Racing, tell you more about us, but we're going to hold off on that for a minute. We're going to let you guys watch this action here out on track as the track does continue to get worked in a little bit. Actually, our first good shot of the evening. Oh, who is that up in the wall? Let's see if we can't get a look here at who that is. That's going to be the number 18 of Sean Crawley. As now we will go ahead and take, oh, Kenny Cudney actually just set the fastest lap. Set a lap of 21.619. Kenny Cudney a blazing lap there. See if he ain't still carrying that momentum here. He takes it once again past the start finish line. 21.537. He improves. He is getting it. Kenny Cudney on the move right now. Went from like what, third, fourth up to first. Then improved on that. He's been in the garage. That's where he's been. He's been working on that setup. Wait a minute. Damian Ward. Oh, incident ahead. Collects current second place sitter Kenny Cudney, as he will go back to pit road here. And that number 40 up into the wall. That the car of Damian Ward, our current leader here in open practice. That was quite a turn of events there. It's quite an interesting battle for the top spot right now in open practice. Maybe a little hint of what's to come. Who knows? Who knows? But we'll see. As right now, Damian Ward continues to hold the top spot. Let's go to some other guys real quick, get some spotlight on some of these other drivers. Of course, Cudney looking to try and put himself back up here in first. Not even a full thousandth of a second, or not even a full tenth of a second, I mean, separates him and Ward. And oh, he does it. Absolutely sent it into the wall for it, but Kenny Cudney puts himself back on top here with the 21.450. Looks like Andrew B. Clark has now entered the fray, setting himself a time. And oh, someone's backwards. That's not where you want to be on at Knoxville, that's for sure. But we got the number 1 here, Chevy Camaro Z01. It looks like a Chevy dominant field so far. Chevy takes up almost all of the top 10 except for one spot, and that's held by Toyota. It's Clark now. Fastest lap so far, 21.858. It looks like Kenny Cudney actually just set the fastest lap once again, besting himself with the 21.450. So that makes it about 4/10 of difference between first and third here. Is Clark now running that top line, making it stick. You can see that middle line kind of towards the apron there, kind of towards the apex, is starting to groove in a bit. Andrew Clark able to put down the fastest time now here in open practice at 21.329. That's going to move Andrew Clark up to the top of the leaderboard, as it is quite a field starting to build itself here. We have Just about 40 minutes till qualifying as we go to a live look here at Jeremy Kolba driving the number 26 unsponsored Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 next gen car around Knoxville here. Now, if you enjoy what you see tonight, wait till March 27th. You're going to love it. March 27th, our goal is to have a 40 car attendance. Of course, the layout for that event going to be 40 cars enter. There is going to be 2 heat races after qualifying. Qualifying will be 3 laps, then it'll be 2 heat races, both at a 20 lap distance, I believe. And 14, I want to say. Hold on, let me actually pull this up so I'm not lying to y'all out my ass here. I don't want to do that. That would be mean of me. So let's pull it up. Okay, so it's 2 20-car heats, 12 per field advance, 16-car shootout, 6 advance. So it's going to be 30 cars in the feature, 12 from 2 of the heats. That'll make up 24, and then out of 16 remaining, only 6 will advance. That'll send 10 home. $5 to enter with a $250 grand purse. Heat 1 will be 15 laps. Heat 2 will be 15 laps. The last chance shootout, brought to you by JS Design, that night will be 12 laps. The feature, of course, will be 100 laps around the famed and, of course, where we are at now, the Knoxville Raceway here in Knoxville, Iowa, at the Marion County Fairgrounds. We take a look, getting a little bit of diversity within the field now car-wise. The number 28 Ford Mustang, sponsored by Jegs, that of Scott Mills, takes the track. Let's see what he can put down here. Start revving Ford, maybe. Scott Mills currently back of the field, runs up the wall. See where he puts himself 16th for Scott Mills here in the open practice session. So whilst these guys get more in-depth with track, get more situated with it, learn more about it, I'm going to go ahead and bring y'all to the webcam to introduce myself, as well as talk to you guys about Skovah Racing as an organization. So don't mind that. That is my girlfriend. But my name is Chris Franklin, better known on the YouTube side of the internet for the past few years as Chris Skovah. I'm a major motorsport head. I love everything motorsports. I follow everything from IMSA to IndyCar to F1 to fucking WEC, NASCAR, you name it, I like it. And for a while now, I've been interested in getting into some sort of professional aspect of iRacing, some sort of professional aspect of sim racing and content creating. I just haven't found exactly what I felt like was the right call yet. But as y'all can tell by the hard work and dedication that I have put into this project, I hope to start everything off with a bang. I hope to give you guys a good introduction to not only me as a personality, but to a lot of you guys that are already subscribed to my channel. good reintroduction to me for a lot of you who know me in real life. You name it, I'm just here to provide an opportunity for all sim racers. And of course, this, as of right now, it's purely iRacing. I got some real life stuff in the works. Right now, it's iRacing focus, and until until March 28th, the day after the Springfest 100, brought to you by, of course, our wonderful partner JS Design. Until then, my main focus is on the Springfest 100 and providing the most entertaining, action-packed, amateur, big money race, hopefully in the history of the service. It's a long reach. I'm not saying I'm that, but what I am saying is I hope to entertain a lot of you. If y'all do enjoy it, that's mainly one of my goals, is that maybe give these guys an opportunity. You know, like I said earlier on in the stream, the motto, the mission of Skovah Racing is give underdogs an opportunity. I truly believe in that motto, and tonight, hopefully, we will be giving the underdogs the opportunity here as we are set to go 15 laps, the distance, 15 laps the speed, here at Knoxville Raceway in virtual Knoxville, Iowa. I, of course, am not in Knoxville, Iowa, but I will say if you are interested in seeing me at some races or seeing me go to some events here in the future in the real world, then give yourselves a pat on the back, because that's coming. The Skovah Racing vlogs are coming, and it all starts April 9th with high limit sprint cars at Riverside International Raceway or Speedway in West Memphis, Arkansas. That's my home track, of course, and throughout the season we're going to visit a lot of different tracks here and there. And it's all going to kind of coincide with our biggest races of the year come September and November, or September and October, somewhere around that area, September, October, with the IndyCar and Indy Next championship races in Nashville at Nashville Superspeedway. I will be there live in attendance. Hopefully I can maybe collab with some other YouTubers. I don't know. We'll see where things are at that point, but for right now, that is on the schedule, is the Nashville finale for the Indy and Indy Next. Then I will be back at Riverside sometime near my birthday in October for the World of Outlaw Sprint Cars. So they'll be taking on my home track. It's a short, tacky track, and you already know the natives to the track's gonna come show them what's up. I can't wait to see Kyle Larson take on Riverside International Speedway, but this isn't necessarily all about my vlog and all that stuff. That's not my main focus. A few of the other projects that I have in the plans right now for Skovah Racing on the real world side of things, we're currently building up right now just kind of sort of a blueprint for a race spec 4L60E transmission. Of course, I plan on trying to build up this 2001 GMC Sierra into a race/travel truck. Street legal GTT. You heard? Grand Touring trucks, yeah. But yeah, so that's kind of the real world side of things. We're looking at making the first CSR spec 4L60E. And then, of course, like I said, until March 27th on the sim side of things, this is the focus. Maybe we'll branch out into Forza Horizon, because not a lot of people do that. I feel like there's a lot of opportunity on the Forza Horizon side of things, especially in the Rallycross. That's probably my favorite. But for the time being, we're going to get back out to trackside here so we can see what